What it do, man? It's through the drama podcast, man. And today, homie, I got a legend on here, homie. Bloodstone the street preacher, OG, out of San
Yeah.
Diego.
What it do?
You
What it
know,
do?
how you doing, big homie?
Oh man, I'm doing all right, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Just came from getting my kids, you know what I'm saying? The job that never stopped, doing the daddy thing. You know what it is, homie.
That's right, that's right. Man. So tell me about so tell everybody about you, man. What got you to this music game and how long you been doing this for, big homie?
Well, basically, man, I'm one of the first cats out of San Diego rapping, man. I've been rapping since I was 13 years old. Made my first cassette. I used to be in a group, man, called Partners of Rhyme. I made my first cassette when I was 18. And
Right,
life, man, life, people, get married and people pass away and the whole situation, man. So after that, that group folded, man. I made another group, man, a San Diego super group called the SET, Southeast Trickeration. One of the first groups
right,
out of Dago, man, to be outselling, major cats at the Warehouse Records and On Target Records and radio play, no radio play or nothing like that, man. We were moving a lot of units, man. One of the first groups out of Dago. If you know your San Diego rap music history, man, and some cats in my group passed away, and some of them don't rap no more, man. So when that dismembered, man, I just started doing my Bloodstone the street preacher thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
right. Man, a lot of people, man. When I basement boy, DJ basement boy from Brims was like, yeah, man, you need to get on with the homie, man. The homie got some heat. And I was like, okay, homie. So then, I checked you out. I mean, I was like, God damn, nigga, I'm a fan, nigga. You know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
And
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
man, and then a lot of people, I've been playing your music, man, since that. I'm from Pasadena, man, and we gotta keep the California connect going, you know what I'm saying? And that's the
Oh,
best
no,
thing, man, when you got it like that,
oh, no
you know?
doubt, man. Strength come in numbers, homie. I'm just with, I'm a type of person, man. I won't ever, if I'm doing business with somebody, man, and if we all can't get nothing from it, then I don't even want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I understand that, G.
from the smallest to the tallest, man. If I take my business, very, very seriously, man. I love this. I love this, man. This is what I do. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? Besides the Lord and my children, is my music, man. So, I'm just trying to keep pulsating, homie. Just trying to keep it pushing, man. Put it out there, my brother. And you right, man. California, homie. A lot of places been blown up, except Dago got some hit and misses. But man, I'm just trying to do it for my city, for the real. You know what I'm saying? And for the kids, man. Just put out there that reality music, homie, the real music. Not no dry snitching,
Right.
not no bubble gum, not no over exaggerated crime stories. Just straight reality, homie.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. And one of the biggest things, man, at the end of the day, man, is that people don't understand that, man. What is your biggest thing you would tell the youngsters nowadays or an up and coming rapper in the 2021s about being real and keeping that shit 100?
For one, homie, don't never ever quit. Don't let nobody. You can cuss on here, right, G1?
Yes, sir. You can do
Yeah,
whatever you got to
yeah,
do, homie.
yeah. You don't let nobody that eat shit and piss and die like you tell you can't make it. And if it doesn't work
Right.
for the next, if it doesn't work for the next person, don't mean it ain't gonna work for you. So when motherfuckers come with that negative, oh blood, that ain't gonna work, homie, ain't gonna work. You hit them with this, man. Maybe because it didn't work for you, you feel that way. But just because it didn't work for you, don't mean it ain't gonna work for me. You got to just stay with it,
Exactly.
man. And just you got to come from the heart when you write these rhymes, man. Because when you're an MC, everybody can be a rapper. Everybody think they can write raps, homie, but you got to have substance in your music, man. Because you got people listening to your music. You got the kids listening to your music. You got to have a message. I feel like rappers, people that are rappers, like we messengers, homie. We out there trying to break it
Right.
down for our people, homie, that don't understand CNN and NBC News and all that. They only understand it the way we break it down, man. So when you break it down, you got to make sure you break it down. You come from the heart, and you got to be real. You can't be out there telling people's lives and dry snitching and doing all that stuff and saying you doing things you ain't doing. Because 9 times out of 10,
Right.
a lot of these cats out there talking shit ain't really doing it anyway.
That's right. That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Don't be scared to get out there and grind, man. I pay for my shit. I work. I got a job. I got two jobs. Matter of fact, don't be afraid to go out there and get you a slave and pay for your studio time and all that. Get it on your own because when you get it on your own, you appreciate it more. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
Everybody
That's
want to
right.
take. Everybody want to go from 20 to one, but like Nas say, everybody want to go from 20 to one, but don't nobody want to take them 19 steps that's necessary to get there, homie.
Man, that's facts right there, man. That's a
And when
jewel
you do,
right there.
and when you work for it, homie, when you get it, you appreciate it more. You know what it is, homie. When you out there
That's
grind,
right.
you're gonna appreciate it more when you go out there and grind for it than if somebody handed it to you. You're gonna appreciate if somebody handed it to you, but you ain't gonna when someone handed it to you, you always got the we live in that time where people are, well, if it wasn't for me type shit. Well, if it wasn't for me,
Mm,
blood wouldn't. You can give a nigga can give you 5 racks, you give him back 10, and he's still gonna be with that. Well, it wasn't for me. Well, homie,
mm.
that's why you got to get it on your own, G. You know what I'm saying? All you young and upcoming rappers, homie, doing your thing, get it on your own, homie. Get it on your own. Get you a
Right.
slave. Get you a slave. Do what you got to do, homie. Pay for that studio time. Pay for them CDs. Pay for them videos on your own. Because believe me, when you do it on your own, you appreciate it more. It tastes better when you get it on your own, brother.
That's right. That's right. Let me ask you this, man. What do you think about these new age people, or not even new age? We got a lot of shit going on in the world today. But what do you think about? I don't know if you know who Charleston White is. It's a
Yeah, you know
dude
what?
that
I like Charleston White. Some of the things he be saying, homie, is relevant. G, you got to keep it 1,000. Some of the shit he
right.
be saying is real. I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, some of the shit he say is real. But when he starts saying "fuck you, California niggas" and all that, like I'm not really feeling that part right there, G.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know, you
understand. I was
know,
understanding at first, but then when you start talking
yeah,
about the dead and he start dissing the hoods, come on, homie.
yeah, saying "fuck Crips" and "fuck Bloods" and all this and all that, homie. Didn't he? I mean, the cool thing about it, he used to be a Crip or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
So you know about you can't knock down nobody's story. Everybody's story is different, homie. Some of us, we doing this blood encryption, homie. We ain't just jumping in it and like it's a fad and all that. Like we got family that came up in the way. Like we had to be part of this. It was either this or be
Right.
a victim, homie. And motherfucker,
I feel you on that, G.
we ain't, the victim shit, we ain't with the victim shit, homie. We gotta do what we have to do, homie. You cannot down talk another man's story, homie. Everybody have their own story. If you don't like a person because of where he come from or what he represent, then what we all have an option to do in life is just leave a motherfucker alone, homie. You ain't gotta talk bad
Right.
about him or nothing like that. Just leave him alone, homie. Just if you don't like the way a person conduct himself, just leave him alone, G.
No, you're right, man. You're right. And that's the thing, man, in the world today, man. A lot of people idolize bitch ass niggas. We
Straight
got
up.
these fake bloods running around here saying that they with this blood shit, and these niggas ain't really with it. What do you think about 6ix9ine getting more praise than a nigga that's in the streets today, homie?
Man, it really, really hurts me because for one, homie, he's representing the B. You know what I'm saying? The B don't get down like that.
Right.
We don't get down like that, G. I don't give a fuck your
No,
pie,
real talk.
where you from. The B, we don't get down like that, G. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, right.
He violated one of I mean, he's getting fame for violating one of the major street codes of telling, homie. We don't fuck with no Babylon, homie. We don't do that. I don't give a fuck what's going
Right.
on. We don't talk. We don't. If we got a problem with funk with a motherfucker, we handle our business, homie. That's whether you're a blood, a crip, or a street cat. Anyway, any kind of street cat.
Right.
That's violation of the street code, homie. You can't do that, G. You cannot be telling on people and then say you a gangster, especially when you out there doing the same thing they doing.
You right.
You pumping
You
these
right.
cats, you pumping cats up and paying them and all that glorifying of snitching and all that, man. I don't understand that, man. The other day I was chopping up with this young cat, homie, and he told me, he's like, well, you know what, big homie, I had to get off first before he got off on me. I'm like, okay, well, thinking like, get off, we know what getting off, we finna fire on
Yeah.
somebody. You know what I'm saying? Nah, homie,
Right.
this nigga told me that getting off was telling before the dude told on him. I said, what?
What
I
kind
said,
of
what
shit
you
is
say, homie?
that?
Blood, I said, homie, homie, I said, young homie, can you rephrase that? I said, what'd you say? He was like, yeah, big homie. I had to tell him, I had to get off on him before. I said, get off. So you like, nah, blood, I wasn't told. I'm like, homie. So when he said that, when he said he told, I just told him, homie, Lord bless you, homie. And I just kept pushing, homie, because
Ah.
he twisted the whole thing around, homie. I
Oh
mean,
nah,
like,
homie. That's
how you
all
gonna tell, how
bad.
you gonna tell, how you gonna tell on a motherfucker crime and you criming too?
Mm. You
The
right.
pot's
You
called the
right.
kettle black, homie. The pot can't call the kettle black, homie.
I feel you, man. Let me ask you this. And that's a
What's up,
that's
big
a
homie?
good that's some real shit though. Let me ask you this though, big homie. One of
What's
the
up?
one of the craziest things I have to ask a lot of homies, man. What do you think about the whole situation with the B right now? We got homies against homies. We got little homies saying that they ain't bloods and they killing these niggas and niggas. I remember homie coming up, blood. We all the same gang.
Exactly, homie. Like, you know, but you know how it is, brother. Everybody want to be a tough guy, homie. Everybody want to be that nigga, homie.
Right.
Everybody trying to be tough. Everybody trying to be tough and shit like that. And, they thinking like, you know, down talking motherfuckers and saying this and saying that makes them a bigger person, sometimes even bigger than the set. But it's not like that, man. And
Man.
it's like, and it's because of you know, look who, like you said, like 6ix9ine and all. Look who these motherfuckers looking up to. Nicki Minaj's
Right.
and Cardi B's and all that. Like, homie, like these motherfuckers out here are making it like, Cardi B, which is Barty B's and flamed up. Like, homie, like this is people's life. Homie, you don't play with motherfuckers' lives like that, G.
No, you're
And
right.
you don't
You're
know
right.
nothing.
You're
You
right.
don't know, and you don't know nothing about. No disrespect to nobody, homie, because it is what it is. But the blood and crip stuff, homie, started on the West Coast, homie. That's our shit, G.
Right.
Even though
No, you're
it
right.
is what it made genocide and all that. Yes, it did. But that's where it come from. The B and all that shit come from California. Now these other
Right.
cats, homie, these other cats doing different things and trying to do this and do all that, to each his own. Like I said, I never downplay another person's story or nothing like that. But when you try to represent the B or be a Crip or whatever, anything that's trying to be like real, like you gotta conduct yourself in a whole different way because there's a way that blood conduct himself and there's a way that Crips conduct themselves. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
some of the
Exactly.
shit and a lot of shit that these cats is doing as far as trying to be bloodhounds, I don't agree with it, man. A lot of these niggas getting put on because they got money. And the motherfuckers who's putting cats on because they got chips, you should be ashamed of yourself, homie, because your big homie's in jail for life for the set. Your homie got shot in the face at the bus stop for the set. Your
Said
homeboy is
on
in
the
a
knee.
wheelchair. Your homeboy's in a wheelchair for life for the set. How you gonna let this nigga get on because he
Mm.
got some chips and ain't put no work in? You should be ashamed of
I
yourself,
like
homie.
Chris Brown and all them other niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
All the niggas who let them put on saying they from they sets and all that, you should be ashamed of yourself, homie. And your red homies is turning over in their grave right now, G. Because
No,
this
you
nigga done
right,
got
man.
this nigga done got into with somebody and got his life took, or got into somebody and is in the wheelchair and can't feel his dick no more, nothing like that for the set. You let a nigga got on because he
Mm.
went to the bar and bought out the whole bar. Now he from the set.
Oh
And then when the
man.
shit go down, he gonna tell on you, homie.
Blood, you
Cause he
dropping
not built for that.
jewels,
He ain't
man.
built for it, homie. They not built for that shit, homie. They not built for that shit, homie.
Hmm.
We's out there crying, homie. The Babylon come and we break. We all get whoever got away, homie. Now,
Hmm.
everybody that get away, you'll be at home, homie. Next thing you know, who the fuck is this, homie? Open the door to
Mm.
Babylon. Be like, wait,
Oh
yeah, we know
no.
you was over there. We know you was over there on such and such and such and such. Well, You thinking to myself like, damn, how do you know I got away? You know, well, what Whoopie Whoop told us. He told us you got the gun too, and he telling you got the dope and all that. But wait a minute, homie, we all was out there. But I got away. This is what you thinking in your mind, like, well, I got away though.
Right,
Cracking
right.
under pressure, homie. These niggas fold like lawn chairs, homie. Cracking under pressure, homie. If you can't, homie, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. You can't get in the game and start telling on motherfuckers, homie. You can't do that,
Right, you
G.
right. You right. Yeah, you right. You
Homie,
right.
I'm gonna tell you like this, homie. There's 3 violations, whether it be in the streets or in society, you cannot come back from, G. One, and this is no disrespect to anybody out there who choose to live their life like this, because that's the way they choose to live their life. But one, you can't say I was gay and then I'm not gay no more. You can't do that. You can't say, excuse me for that. You can't say I used to fuck men in the ass and I don't do it no more. You can't do that. Two,
You right, homie.
two, you can't say I used to snitch on people and I don't tell no more. You can't do that, G. You can't do that. And last but not least, you cannot say, oh, I used to fuck with little kids. I used to be a child molester, but I ain't a child molester no more. Them 3 things, whether it be in society or in street, ain't no coming back from them, homie. You're gonna wear that for life,
Yeah,
homie.
It'll be a straight DPR takeoff, homie. You know what I'm
Exactly, homie.
saying? These
When
niggas
you
ain't
got
on
them
it.
3 jackets, when you got them 3 jackets, homie, you know, the first one, you know, you know, there's a person how they want to live their life. You live your life like that. If I don't want to deal with that, I'm not going to deal with it. That's my choice. That's your choice. But that telling and the messing with the little kids, nah, homie, that's violation. That's straight violation. You know what I'm saying? That's straight violation. That's why I don't give a fuck where you from. You finna get regulated for that, homie. In society, or in the streets. You can't be telling motherfuckers, I used to tell them motherfuckers. And what's the first thing your mama used to tell you when you was a little kid? Stop being a tattletale. Stop telling so much. Stop telling on everybody. Stop being such a tattletale. You get in trouble for being a tattletale, homie. Now,
and that's the problem.
These motherfuckers, homie. These motherfuckers are nowadays, homie, are telling a motherfucker and sell 1 trillion copies.
And they condone that shit, man. You know, one of the biggest things, man, I'm starting to notice, man, that the B is for sale. Niggas is selling the B everywhere. And it's sad, homie.
Fuck that, homie. I've been doing my things. I was 13 years old, homie. Next week I'll be 48 years old, homie. Well, next Saturday I'll be 48 years old by the grace of the Lord, homie. I ain't never, homie. No, I never, G. I never disrespect the B like that, homie. I would never ever disrespect the B, homie. The B is it's part of who I am, homie. I'll never do that, G. Not for nothing like that, homie. No, fuck that, G. And homie, because remember that you gotta in the end, after rapping and all this, sometimes, homie, all you got is your man. All you got is your word, homie, your name, homie. As I tell my kids all the time, in the end, sometimes all you got is your word and your name. And if you got a good name, and your word is solid, you can get far like that, homie. Mother will fuck with you. That's real, just because they know you real, homie.
Right. One thing I wanted to ask you about, and I'm starting to notice this too. What happened to when a homie is putting his music out and everybody support him, no matter where they from, no matter where they at? Nowadays, we got so many niggas on this. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna push this shit because this shit bang harder than mine. But look, homie, at the end of the day, it's a village of people. We push the same music. We push the same grind. We all eat. We all gonna live together on the same routine. But nowadays, man, shit ain't the same, OG.
Yeah, we got that. We got that. No disrespect to the blue team, homie, but we got that crabs in the bucket mentality. One go up, the other one want to take them down. One go up, they want to take them down. Everybody think they think you're soft or you're weak if you support another person, homie. My whole thing is like this:
Right.
if you intimidated by because of another motherfucker rapping or singing better, then what you need to do is look at the man in the mirror and go and see what you got to do to better your situation.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing is like this, homie. Everybody, you see, there's a definition of hating. People get the hating shit fucked up. Let me tell you the definition of hating, homie. The definition is of hating is not when you have your own opinion. If you don't like something, you just don't like it. Fuck it. I don't like it, homie. I don't like it. That's my opinion.
Right.
Hating is when you don't like something and you go tell other people not to like it because you don't like it. That's hating.
No, you right. You right.
Everybody's
Right.
entitled to their opinion, homie. As long as I ain't telling the next motherfucker, I don't buy blood shit, cause I don't like blood. I wouldn't buy it. Don't buy blood shit. I wouldn't buy it. That's hating. But if you don't like a motherfucker shit, you can say, hey, well, that's just my opinion. I'm not really riding with blood on that right there. But that don't mean like
Right.
I'm gonna be hating on blood and tell motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, homie, a lot of cats, close homies, niggas that we grew up with, they come from the same place we do. We come from. And undercover
Right.
hating, they really don't want to see you rise, homie.
That's true.
They
That's
don't
true.
want to see you rise, homie. And then also, you notice, let some other niggas come from out of town rapping. They gonna pay $100 for the tickets. That's 50 for them and 50 for the broads. $25 for the parking.
Right.
$70 a drink. And at the end, they ain't gonna get nothing. They ain't gonna get no pussy or nothing like that. You ask them 2 months ahead of time to get a ticket. You got a show coming up, blood. I'm selling you tickets for 20 boots. Spend with me. Oh, well homie, blood. I can't. I can't get it for 10 or blood. Like, what time you going? Like, what you mean? What time I'm going? Or blood. I can't go with you. Or like blood. No. Like, homie, you ain't gonna.
Right.
You won't spend 20. You won't spend 20 boodles with the homie, but you'll spend over 100 with some motherfuckers you don't even know. It's
No,
like
you
I'm coming to
right.
your
You
house every
right.
day. It's like every day I'm coming to your house and I'm getting fruity, right? Because you got the pot. But then when I get the
Right.
money,
Right.
I go spend somewhere else.
Right. Right. You right. What up? What up, basement boy? How you doing, homie?
Oh man, just tapping in with the homie. What's up, Bloodstone?
What's up, my brother? Hey, my brother, basement boy, man. Homie, you put me on all these mixtapes and shit, man. I appreciate that shit. My shit didn't went like this.
Hey man,
Eat
there's
that.
more coming.
I appreciate it. Homie, anytime y'all need me, man, I'm with it, homie. It's all good. Let's try to get it. I'm with it,
Man,
homie.
that's how we are. You need us for anything, just holler. Shit.
Oh yeah, for
Yes,
sure, man.
sir.
I got some things in the mix, man. My newest album, man. My testimony is coming out on Saturday, homie. It'll be on all digital platforms. But then
Okay.
also, I'm also in the mix, man. Trying to work on a new album called Holy Micromony.
Oh,
Like
that's
married to the
dope.
microphone.
That
It's called
sounds
Holy
hard as fuck.
Microphone.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got an album coming out, homie, called Micaholic.
The Micah Howley.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the
Sound
cover.
hard as
D.
fuck.
I'm gonna be on the cover like I'm laid out drunk, but it's gonna be all kinds of microphones around me.
Uh-huh.
That's tight,
Yeah, I
homie.
like
That's
that.
tight.
Straight rap and straight MC, street shit, homie. But it's straight. My shit is straight reality for everybody. And this next album that I got coming out, I don't have no cursing in it, homie. It can be played anywhere. My shit ain't got no cursing in it, but it's still real.
Oh, damn, you done went
Right.
back to the
Right.
old school with it.
Yeah, my last album, The Chosen One, it only had one curse word on there, and that's because the homie Big Hutch from Above the Law, I had
Right.
him on a song, and he just say bitch, but that's the only cuss word on the whole tape, on the whole CD.
Hell
Mm.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I feel like an MC. I feel like an MC can show versatility. I ain't gotta say bitch and suck my dick in every fucking verse. I
That's
feel
real.
like and plus, when you give it to the DJs, only way they don't play it is if they hating on you.
Right.
Oh, it's cussing too much. What you mean, homie? I ain't got no cussing in it.
Right.
It's too long. No, homie,
Right.
it's in song form. I've been writing songs. I was a little kid. I know the form. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you
So
they like
Right.
2-minute songs now.
Yeah, exactly. And the motherfuckers go, huh, yeah, huh, huh, yeah, huh. Yeah, homie, a million copies.
Right. Where?
Man,
We come out there with some real shit. Oh, no, I ain't really feeling what he talking about, man. You
Right.
know, but let some yeah, huh, man. They play that motherfucker every 10 times a day.
They do.
oh, you
Yep.
right,
That's the
bro.
new
That's what I'm
wave
saying,
we in.
man.
I wanted to get back to homie. You know, back in the days, homie, when they played your shit on the radio, they played it because your shit was good, homie.
Right.
You
Exactly.
didn't break no all them NWAs and shit. They came in because they shit was good, homie. At the time,
Yeah,
Right.
but also the record labels, man,
there's
still
niggas
have
out
a
here there's
little hand
niggas that out
in
here
that.
clapping their ass off, homie. Ain't getting
Yeah,
no
for real.
chance. Homie.
No, they don't get hurt at all.
It's cold
Mm,
blooded, homie.
you right.
Niggas like you,
Exactly.
They need to take
niggas
it back
like
to
you
the real,
yourself.
homie.
I'll be telling people that you like one of the most slept on out of San Diego. You know,
I
it take
appreciate
a
that, homie.
long time for people to start giving you some type of recognition. I'm like, man, this nigga been around a long time. You niggas want to speak up on people like that ain't here, you know, like Gangsta Earn and stuff like that. Man, this nigga been here, you know, in the Big June
Yeah, no,
era.
you
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I tell Cass, homie, like I tell Cass, and this is my saying, homie. Y'all can have the fame. I'm gonna just put in work, homie.
Right.
I'm trying to
Right.
catch a whale with a can of tuna.
I
I'm gonna
like
just
that.
keep
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep creating and keep going and keep writing and keep going. Eventually, something to give, homie. Like my mama used to tell me. My mama told me, she said, all these people you glorify, you like that be rapping, they didn't just wake up one day and was just as famous as rapping. They had to find their way too.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes work.
It's work. They
It
gotta do
takes
the work,
work.
man. We talk about that
They don't,
all the time.
a lot of them don't want to, homie.
Nope.
They don't want to.
They want you to do the work and put your money up on it.
Exactly. They want to. A lot of cats. Blood. Damn, you going to studio? Yeah, well, blood. I want to go to the studio with my homie. This is not a game for me, homie.
Right.
Homie, I'm not
Yeah.
doing nothing that you cats can't do. And the cold thing about it, a lot of you niggas, homie, got the studio, make the beats, all that.
Mm,
Ain't came out with nothing. Came out with some
Right.
bullshit.
mm.
I gotta search for the beats, pay for the beats,
Right.
pay for the
Right.
studio time, pay for the video, take care of my kids, survive,
Right.
eat,
Right.
all that.
Right. Then they want to fix their
Homie,
mouth to talk about 5,000 for a verse.
yeah, you got
Where?
me fucked up. You got me
Where?
fucked up, homie. You got me fucked up, homie.
Mm.
And my whole thing is like this, homie. They doing all that, and on Saturday, this will be my 8th album, homie.
Right.
Man, congrats.
Ada.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping homie shit, homie. A lot of these cats out here that's rapping from Dago, I probably know they dad or they mom or something like
Real.
that.
For real. That's what I'll be mentioning when I mention you. I'm like, man, this is one of the most slept on ones. You know, there's still a lot of people that's close to our age that don't know who you are rapping out there. And I'll be like, how do you not know this nigga, man? You probably know him personally.
Yep. You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
heard him.
You know why? Because a lot of times in society, they think what is owned is what they see.
Right.
With the shit in there, all this. You see this nigga everywhere. He must be the shit. His music is garbage, but you see him everywhere. I would rather have good music and get in there and where I am, gradually than to make some bullshit and get out there.
Mm-hmm.
Homie, when I sit down with this pen and this paper, it's serious for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no games. I'm not, joking around or nothing like that, homie. This is my life, G, besides the Lord and my children, homie, is music.
Right.
Everybody blessed with a talent. I don't give a fuck if you are blessed to be the best fucking cup stacker. You want to stack the best cups in the fucking world.
Right.
That's your talent, homie. You got to
Yeah.
take that shit serious, homie.
That's real.
And whoever don't
That's
believe in
real.
you, and the motherfucker who don't ride with you and believe in your talent as much as you do, let him go because it ain't the homie.
That's right. And
There's
then you got
opportunities right
people,
there.
they'll
They,
let
they
you
they
put
try
out
to
some
see what
bullshit and tell you it's hot.
they try to see. They try to see what you gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell the homie quick, fast, in a hurry. When it's me and him, hey homie, like you need to tighten this up, or like this ain't really too swift, right? My mind, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, and some niggas can't take criticism. I take criticism real, homie. It's a learning process, homie.
Right, exactly. That's how you get
And
better.
you can tell when the criticism is from the heart and when it's from the hate.
I think these niggas learn new words and just run with them. You know.
Yep. And like they say, you gotta watch out for them little subliminal messages motherfucker be sending. Oh, homie. So you still doing your little rap thing? How your little rap thing going?
Your little rap thing.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah, that's
oh,
that bullshit.
I could be doing that, homie, but I just ain't got enough time. I'm over here doing this right here.
Right.
Whatever, homie. Whatever, G. Do your thing. But homie, we are bypassing all negative energy, homie. All the negative energy, I can avoid dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I know there's some in life you just got to deal with it because that's what life is. But homie, I cheer for the next man, homie, because you can't expect nobody to yell for you if you ain't yelling for nobody else, G. It ain't the
That's
way
real.
it works.
That's right.
That's real.
Right.
How you want a motherfucker to buy your CD and you ain't buying nobody else CDs?
Right.
Mm.
Niggas on that
And
man
that's the
or that
problem
tough
right
guy
now, man.
shit. Niggas on that tough guy
That's
shit,
the
homie.
problem
Like
right now.
everybody want to be the tough guy, want to be that nigga, and think well, yeah, yeah, I can't even though the nigga got some heat. Like I can't support blood. If I support blood, homie, niggas gonna think I'm a weenie or shit like that. Like, homie, that's bullshit, homie. Everybody their own man, homie. But motherfucker is good, even if he's sorry. I'll go tell him, homie, you did good, G. You did good,
Right.
homie. Because it takes a
Right.
lot. It takes a lot for you to write your life on this paper and put it out there for people to hear it. It takes a lot to get on the stage and to rap, to feel like you're good enough to get up there and express yourself and show yourself to the world. That shit takes a lot. It's not as easy as it looks, homie.
No, you're right. You're right. And
And the
one of the biggest
motherfuckers and
things
the
I ever,
motherfuckers and the motherfuckers and the motherfuckers who don't take it serious, you can tell too, G.
yeah, you're right, man. That's why, man, when the way you lay your foundation, man, it's magnificent, homie. Because at the end of the day, you are a soldier, and you've been through the trenches with your music, man. And that's
Oh
why,
yeah,
man,
brother.
we gotta give praise to the real ones, homie, and stop giving praise to these weenie ass niggas that ain't about shit, homie. You
It's
know?
cold blooded, homie. Like the game is so like if your hair ain't all different colors and you're looking all goofy and shit like that, homie, like it seems like these motherfuckers don't want to give you a chance. And the first
No, they
motherfuckers
don't.
that come looking goofy and all that shit I just said, they supposed to be official and they real bloods or they real crips and this is how it really going down and like homie, real niggas don't tell their business, homie. You on TV and all this stacks of money,
Right.
uh, the quarter pounds of pot and Yola with the address right here, and then you say everybody telling on
Mm.
you up
Nah,
here with
you
the
right,
keys of
homie. You
dope and the
right.
AK, with the keys of dope and the AK, your address right here.
And they
The
snitch.
Babylon watching too. Next time they come to your house, you talk about, yeah, these niggas is snitched on me.
Mm-hmm.
You
Imagine that,
goofy ass
homie.
niggas,
You see
homie.
what I'm saying?
They trip me out about that shit, homie. Then like, and then they all, and gang and all this, and yeah, nigga, and I'll do this, and nigga, we'll come and peel your cap and okay. Then the nigga you talk about the nigga that get killed that you rapping about, he get killed. They come knocking on your door. You talk about, well, these motherfuckers just snitched on me.
Terrible, homie. Motherfucking
I don't
terrible.
understand it, homie. I'm homie. Where they do that at? Like we never used to do shit like that, G.
Nah, that's these new niggas, new twist to everything right now.
And
I
fucking with
told
the
them the
fucking with
fake
the
was gonna outnumber the real. Nobody listened
and
to me
fucking
20
and
years
fucking with
ago.
them way out ass fucking with them way out ass drugs, homie.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
I
you're
don't even
right.
drink, homie. I just smoke pot. All I do is smoke pot, homie. But these niggas smoke
Yeah.
pot, do some Yola, drink some cough syrup,
Some bad
do
sauce.
some pills,
Hell yeah.
all that all in one take. And then you wonder why
Hell
you're
yeah.
22 looking like you, and you wonder why you're 22 looking like you're 62.
Right.
You right, homie. You right. You right.
How these young
Back in the
niggas
day,
listen to George Jefferson.
back in the day, motherfuckers make music. Motherfuckers back in the day made music. The ones we grew up with tell you not to get high, homie. Don't be doing this, and that shit is frowned upon in the set, in the hood, whatever we do. Now these niggas will tell you go get the cough syrup and mix it with the goddamn soda, and then you drink it with
Right.
the pee, and then you get the Yola, and now we're out of control and shit like that. Then you
I
then,
remember.
then you did then you did it then you did a show and your motherfucking you done fell out on the stage and you're only 19.
Mm.
Fall out dead in the
Nah, you
motherfucker.
right.
We didn't do shit like that, homie. Like this shit is too watered down. It's too bubblegumish, homie. We letting too many cats, there's cats that was before us that laid a foundation. We got to keep that shit going, homie. We can't keep that shit going with these niggas out here doing the shit they do, and then they don't want to listen, homie.
Yeah, and then the old niggas are scared of the new niggas.
Back in the days, homie.
Yo,
Back in the days, homie. We all had a big homie that was, they used to smoke, hit the pipe, or was an
right.
alcoholic or whatever, and he would do this thing. But even though he had vices, because of the foundation that he laid down before us, we always respected him, homie.
Yeah, I'm trying to help him get off of it.
Yeah, the homie might be at the liquor store. He might be getting drunk every day.
Right.
He drunk. He's old now. He gets drunk now. But
Right.
back in the days, he was active.
Yep.
That's how come we're able to walk around here right now.
Right.
So we need to respect that, homie.
I always
We
say
don't do that no
go
more.
back to the
We don't do shit
foundation.
like that.
Got to
We
get
don't
right.
respect the big homies no more. And the cold thing about it, you holler at a nigga like, nigga 16, 17 years old. You like, yeah, you're like, well, I'm finna go get my big homie right now. Like, go get your big homie. They come back with the big homie. This nigga be 19. I'm like, wait a minute, blood. Ain't you 17? Like, wait a minute. You 17 and he 19. That's a big homie. Wait, you don't I know your mama?
Right.
Yeah, homie. So this is a trip, homie. Like they get the game twisted, they get it misconstrued, homie. Like these motherfuckers don't want to listen. But homie, my mama used to always tell us, homie, hard head make a soft ass. Remember that. And remember what Furia said. Oh, you gonna learn. Oh yeah, you gonna learn. You gonna learn.
Well, let me ask you this: what you is that you just told us that you have albums coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that you finna be working on coming up?
Yeah, man, I've been blessed, man, to be in a couple of movies. So hopefully, man, I'm gonna be in a couple of movies coming up, man. The last movie I'm gonna be in, the one opportunity I got, I'm gonna be hopefully doing it with two big actor, one big actor and one big actress, man. I'm gonna keep that up under wrap until I know it's
Right.
official. But man, I'm just trying to work, brother. I'm just trying to work, homie. I got a group out, man, called The Grinders. We got a song out, man, called Slap It In Ya. It's available on all digital
Yeah,
platforms.
I heard that too.
Yeah, my boy BMSD and my homie AD Walker. The video coming soon, man. And I'm just trying to stay working, man. I got an EP coming out with my homeboy D&D Productions called Reinstatement. So, man,
Wow.
I'm just trying to put it out there, brother. Just trying to put it out there, homie. And it is what it is. You got, the more product you put out, the more leverage you got, homie. So I'm just trying to keep creating.
That's what's up, man.
Definitely.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you
They
coming
working
on
and
here, man.
active,
We got to
man.
get you on another one.
Whatever's
You know
clever,
what I'm saying? We're gonna
homie.
bring
I'm
you back,
always.
man, on another one of these, man.
I got love for y'all. Whenever whenever y'all need me, basement know what's happening. Just holler at me, homie,
Yeah,
and I
definitely.
respond
Yes,
ASAP.
sir. And we
You know that.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you, my brothers, and much
I
love. You know
appreciate it.
what? And yeah, they gotta, I mean, homie. One song that our people love homie is "Nigga Talk Your Shit." Use a bed, use a rabbit bed. Blood, they love that,
Yes,
homie.
sir. Yes, sir.
That
Homie,
motherfucker
on the
was
beat,
We
homie.
hard.
got to do a
So,
video to that
homie,
one, homie.
I think to say we might have to get their ass on the visual one day on their ass, homie.
No,
Definitely.
we gonna do that.
Set that
Y'all
shit up.
should.
We gonna do that, homie.
You gotta line it up.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. So man, just get at me, homie. And for those who don't know, I am Bloodstone, the street preacher, the revolutionary, aka the chosen one. Follow me on Instagram at Bloodstone, the street preacher, Facebook, and all digital
Yes,
platforms.
sir.
BF Records,
Yes, sir.
619, you know what I'm saying? BF Records, self-made entertainment, independent rhyming, independent grinding, but always
Yes, sir.
619.
That's
Appreciate y'all,
All right,
blood.
man. You be easy, OG. Whoa.
Holler at me, homie. It's all good. Get at me, brother. Let's get
most
it.
All
definitely.
right, dog. You be easy,
What's
OG.
up? Yes, sir. You too, my brother. Be up.
Whoa.